You already are that which you want to be. God already created you perfect. It's already within you. It's just that there's been so much stuffed on top of what you already were that you forgot it. Like the whole goal is remove. Like we know the goal is self mastery. If you follow my channel, if you follow my content, you know that this is all I'm awakening you. I'm sharing with you the valuable information that causes you to see things more clearly. Because this is what comes when you get to a higher level of awareness as you master self, as you start to remove, as you start to overcome those parts of you that are limited, those parts of you that are negative, those parts of you that are holding you back. Like I'm telling you, the sculptor doesn't create the sculpture, he just removes everything that's not part of it. So you have to start removing. It's not going to be an easy process. It's very simple, but it's not easy. You see, you're going to have to go through discomfort. That is the only way that we grow. The only way that you're actually going to overcome those parts of you is by shedding those parts of you, removing those layers, layer by layer by layer. It's it's uncomfortable, but I'm telling you there's something on the other side of it that's so worthy, that's so valuable, that we all know is the answer. It's not going to come from the things outside of us. It's not going to come from the external validation or the money or the applause or the approval of others or the status or possessions or any of that. You have to understand that your source lies within, and you have to get close to that source by removing the distractions, by removing the temptations. Because I'm telling you, this is the way. This is the path to you actually becoming the best version of you. In whatever endeavor you want to go after, you're going to have discipline. You're going to have mastery over self. Because what did Epictetus say? He said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." If you're always needing stimulation, if you're always needing social media or a dopamine hit or a vice or any of those things, you're not free. You see, your body is controlling how you think and feel. It wants this hit. It wants to smoke this. It wants to drink this. It wants to look at this. It wants to engage in this. The Netflix, the porn, the junk food, the drinking, the drugs. Your body is running the show. But as you start to remove those things by doing the daily habits that I teach and raising your frequency, those things naturally fall off. And now you become the master. You see, 99%, their body is the master of their mind. Their body asks for a craving and they give it to it. They give in. And in their heart, they know they shouldn't have. In their heart, they didn't want to, but they had no choice. They didn't feel like they did. They felt like there was no other option. I have to engage in this. They go unconscious. But my whole message is for you to actually take that power back, because you've given it away to things outside of you for far too long, and it's been robbing you of your potential. And that's what I'm saying. The only thing that's holding you back from seeing that you already are the person that you want to be is all the layers of the ego, all the layers of the negative habits, the negative thoughts, the negative beliefs that have been put on top of what God already created you to be. Because I'm telling you, He sent you here on a mission. He sent you here with a purpose. And you already had everything within you. But you just fail to realize it because you're so stuck in the cycle of giving your power away to things outside of you. But as you start to do this, this daily process, these daily habits, you start to elevate from within and you start to awaken to what's been there the whole entire time. You see, it's always been there, but you've just gotten so separate from it because you've chased all these things outside of you. What's it actually going to take for you to realize that this is the path? It's going to take you making a decision. All right, I can't live like this anymore. I can't keep doing these things that I know I shouldn't be doing. I really want to live the life that I see myself living. I really want to live the life that I know I'm capable of living. So I have to go to war with that lower self, that other side of me that is wanting to cling to the comforts, that's wanting to cling to the vices. And as you start to become more aware of it, you start to see it outside of yourself. That's no longer you. That's the program that's running in the background that you've lost your free will to for far too long. And now you're starting to take control again. Because the moment that you realize that you're the observer, observing the program, you've stepped out of it. And now you see it. Now you know those are the things that I do when I fall unconscious. Those are the things that I do that I don't want to do. Okay, I have to start to recognize that in those moments that I want to do that and say, no, I'm not going to do that. You have to make a decision in those moments. You have to set up your daily habits that are so strict and disciplined that raise your energy and raise your frequency that you don't even want to engage in those things. And this is what I'm telling you. When you start doing the daily habits that I teach in the Higher Self community, you start raising your frequency from within. You don't even want to engage in that negative behavior because you know it's just going to bring you down. You know it's just going to make you feel worse. Why would you feel worse when you're feeling good? You're already elevating your energy from within by doing the difficult things, by doing the daily process that elevates you and aligns you with your higher self. So you're going to make a decision. I'm not even going to do those things anymore. Why would I do those things? I'm on this new path. And that is the moment that you start to liberate yourself. You start to step into all that you were created to be. You start to step into your higher self. And more the lower self is released. And that is a process. That is a journey. That is a spiritual awakening. But you're awakening to the power that lies within you. So this is the process. This is the way. This is what I'm helping people do. So click the link in the description if you want to join us in the Higher Self community, or DM me on Instagram at Michael Vincent Mindset. But all it comes down to is you versus you. It has nothing to do with anything that's going on outside. All it is you versus you. Your lower self versus your higher self. And every single day, you're making a choice of which one you're stepping into.